Here are some of the most spectacular sights in Spain that you simply can't miss. The Sagrada Familia in Barcelona is an enormous church built by the famous architect Antonio Gaudí. It took him 12 years to build and it was his life's work. Sadly, he passed away before it was finished, but his legacy lives on in this beautiful structure. The next place you have to visit when in Spain is the Royal Palace of Madrid. This is the official home of the Spanish royal family and it's one of the largest palaces in Europe. The palace is surrounded by beautiful gardens and it's a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. Next up is the Alhambra in Granada. This is a palace and fortress complex that was built by the Moors in the 9th century. It's one of the most well-preserved examples of Moorish architecture in Europe and it's definitely worth a visit. Another place you can't miss is the Mezquita in Cordoba. This is a mosque cathedral that was built in the 8th century. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it's one of the most important buildings in Spain. Next up is the Parc Güell in Barcelona. This is a public park that was also designed by Antonio Gaudí. It's full of whimsical sculptures and buildings, and it's a great place to relax and take in the scenery. The next place you have to visit when in Spain is the Toledo Cathedral. This is a large church that was built in the 13th century. It's one of the most important churches in Spain and it's home to the tomb of El Greco, a famous Spanish painter. Next up is the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. This museum was designed by the Canadian-American architect Frank Gehry and it's one of the most important museums in Europe. It's home to a variety of modern art pieces and it's definitely worth a visit if you're interested in art. The next place you can't miss is the Los Mejoles in Orense. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it's one of the most important archaeological sites in Spain. It's an ancient mining town that was built in the 2nd century BC, and it's one of the best preserved examples of Roman architecture in Spain. Lastly, we have the Spanish Steps in Madrid. This is a large staircase that was built in the 18th century. It is one of the most famous landmarks in Madrid and it is a popular spot for tourists to take photos. So there you have it, some of the most spectacular sights in Spain that you simply can't miss. If you're planning a trip to Spain, be sure to add these places to your list. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.